Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Melanie and I do a variety of videos and I do not edit, and I just point that out because there could be noise outside or inside, and obviously I won't be editing it out. Now this should technically be part 5 or 6 depending. I have done 3 parts showing you the contents of this box, which was masks, sheet mask, hair mask, face mask, everything. That was in one drawer in my bedroom. Now there is a drawer in here, or 2 drawers, that have got some sheet masks in, not filled with sheet mask, but there's other things in the drawers, and I feel like there's some downstairs, so I am going to film that part, which I've not done prior to filming this. If you watch part 3, I said that I'm going to basically put in here what I'm going to keep to one side that I'm not going to use immediately, and everything that I am going to put, like, use or try and use first, or see that if they're dried out or not, I will show you what I'm going to keep out basically. So I've just put this simple mask back in that I'm not going to use right now, or that don't need immediate use, and it includes lots of them and just this one, and that's just in case you didn't watch that video. Now because we did Garnier before that, I don't think I'm going to keep out any of the Garnier ones because they feel okay to me touching them. I mean, I'm just going off touching them. I might keep that out, but it feels fine. I'm just going to put it in there. They're all going to be put away basically because there's no urgency with them as far as I'm concerned. Then I am going to keep this out, which I am going to use when I wash my hair next week. Not my next hair wash. There will be one, well technically 2 before that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to use, and hopefully it's not dried out, but I feel like it's going to be touch and go if that's okay or not. I'm also going to keep out that because I've had it a while, but I don't think that's the most urgent. I'm going to keep out that. I'm not going to keep out that because I haven't had that massive amount of time. That's going to go in the bin because I don't need it and I think it's drying out. I don't currently need them, so they're going to go in there. I'm going to keep that out, although I don't know if it's urgent or not. I can't tell. I think it might be. And then I'm going to keep out because it's got an expiry date on from 3 years ago, so I don't think they're usable. I will open them and see when I need to use them. Not going to keep that out because I'm actually going to donate that to charity because I don't have oily combination skin, so I'm going to put it separately. I'm going to keep out both of these because I know I've had them a while and I think they need using up. Same with that, that's been a while that I've had it and it might not even be usable, so that's why I'm keeping it out. I'm going to keep these out, although I'm not going to rush to use them. I might use one in the next week, but I want to keep them out because obviously then I know I've got them. Now out of these 2, I feel like I should keep one out because I feel like they're not going to be okay. So I'm going to keep this one out because I feel like that felt the driest when I was just touching them. When it comes to the wet masks, as I'll call them, I'm not going to keep any of them out because they all feel fine to me. I'm going to keep all of these out because I feel like this I've had forever, so I don't think that's going to be okay. I feel like that I got that last year, so I think that might be okay, but it might not. That I got last year and I think it's okay, but I'm going to use it anyway, and that I've had a while, so I am keeping them out. Then I'm going to be keeping probably all of the Korean ones out because I feel like that's probably dried out. I mean, I'd probably put money on that being dry out, to be honest. I'm going to keep that out. I feel like I've had this the least time, but I am going to keep it out, although I don't think there's any urgency to it. Sorry about the children in the background. Apparently they don't go in at 7. They're already up, so I'm going to keep them out. Again, I've had this a while and it's out of date by 18 months, but I'm going to keep that out because I feel like if I've got any chance of using it, I need to keep it out. This I feel like it's completely dried out. I mean, it's 3.5 years out of date nearly. This I'm keeping out because it feels like it's dry. Again, that feels like it's dry, so I'm keeping that out. That doesn't feel dry, but I don't know if I should keep it out. I'm going to keep it out because I don't want to waste it. This feels completely dry and flat, so I'm keeping that out. Obviously, if I open one of these to use it, it's completely dry, it won't go on my face, and then I'll open something else. But these do feel dry, and I'm really annoyed with myself. This feels like it's drying out, so that's being kept out, and I think it's expired anyway. This one's fine, so it's going to go in the box. This feels okay-ish, but I feel like it might be drying, so I'm going to keep that out. This feels like it's drying out, so I'm going to keep that out. This feels like it's not as dry as the other ones, but I feel like it's drying out, so I'm going to keep that out. That feels like I don't know. Oh no, it's drying, so I'm going to keep that out. And these are going to go to charity. And then I can't pick up the box of eye patches because the dog did come up in the last video, which was part 3, because I think this is going to be part 5, and she knocked them on the floor to steal them. She didn't steal them, but you know, I think they've completely dried out, so they're keeping out. I'm mad about that because they're quite expensive. Keeping that out because I feel like if it's not dried out, it's close to drying out, and I want to use a foot mask badly. I'm going to keep that out and got to put it in the shower because it's a coffee scrub, and I don't know how it ended up in this collection of stuff. Again, keeping that out. I got it from B&M at some point. I don't want them to dry out, and if they're dried out, obviously I won't be able to use them. That's completely dried out. I can tell by the feel of it, just rock hard. So that's going to go straight into the bin. I am going to keep that out because I know I've had that a long time, and I, you know, potentially not going to be able to use it. Again, out of date, expired 2022. So I think it's dry and I'm not going to be able to use it. And the foot ones, again, it's annoying because they're quite expensive. Same with that, same date, hand mask. I'm annoyed that I probably won't be able to use it. And these are like her things that I'm going to try and use at some point. There's 3 of them. If one doesn't work, then obviously I'm not going to use them all. And that is everything that I'm going to keep out, which apparently is a lot. So yeah, you've seen everything I'm keeping out. But yeah, obviously I'm not going to show you which ones worked or not. I mean, do you know what? I could keep them to one side. Like if I open it in the dryer, I can keep the packet and I can go do a video when I've gone through them all, and I can say this was dried out, or this was okay, or this was just about usable. I could do a video on that. Why not? I mean, I might end up with lots of packets and go, do you know what, I'm just going to bin them. Because I would want to keep, you know, a good amount to make a good video, so we'll see how I get on. But that is everything that I'm keeping to not use now, and then you've seen everything that I need to put back in the drawer just in case I need to use it right straight away. I am going to try and do a face mask tonight. I'm not going to do an eye one because I feel like eye ones should be done like in the morning. Do you know, when you wake up with puffy tired eyes and like you don't want to look puffy and tired and you've got time to do one. I think that's what I'm going to use them for. Same with the lip ones. So if I do one on my face, it will have to be a sheet mask. Now, I obviously want to try and open the ones that I feel like are most likely to be the driest. But if I want to put a sheet mask on and I think, oh, I could do with something that's cooling because I've been in the sun, or I want something that's super hydrating. If the one that's super hydrating doesn't feel as dry as something else, I'm still going to use whatever I feel like that day, but obviously I am going to try and use the most driest ones out of them, or the ones that I believe to be the driest, because obviously I want to open the ones that I feel like I might just be able to use first, rather than ones where I think, oh god, that might last a while. Although touching most of these, I don't believe, you know, I don't believe at least a third of them are going to be savable or salvable. I think, you know, I'll be lucky if I can use a third of them. So I'll try and keep the packets, but I don't like having loads of packets. I don't mind having empty boxes, but when packets, they can just get all over the place. But if you do have any questions by any miracle, please feel free to leave them down below. If you're new to my channel or you watch my videos but you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to press the notification button. That way when I do upload, you will get a notification to let you know, and then it's up to you to decide if it's the type of video you'd like to watch. I hope you all have a wonderful week, day, year, month, life, because I know some people don't always come back and watch my videos again. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, have a great day.